I'm Nick Hammond and welcome to ICN, and here I am at the Pewick Golf Centre, our new clubhouse. It's an exciting night. I've put my best cheap aftershave on. Let's go and have a look around. Hey guys, so it's a good sized venue. As you come in through the door, on the left, male and female toilets for use before and after rides. Coming through here, this is the storeroom. This is where we're going to store all of our kit. Some members of the committee and other very helpful people are going to come beforehand. We're going to get this room tidied up, and there's going to be a specific area for ICC. At the moment there is some golf stuff here. There are a few members of the golf club who leave their golf equipment here, but there's plenty of space for us all to coexist very happily. Out here there's a lovely view over the golf course. Unfortunately it's dark now. Let's see if we can see a little bit. There's a lovely patio and a view over the golf course out here, and be a nice place for a summer barbecue. Another one for another day. And then through here, guys, we've got the main room. That's a bar area if ever I've seen one. Nice big meeting area. At the moment it's set up for some of the guys come in from the Prince's Trust and do some training with some young people. And then in here we've got a kitchen, all fully stocked for teas and coffees and so forth, and I'll come on to that in just a minute. So it's a good sized space for us all to meet before and after, and just a lovely base for us to have. Guys, the entry is all on a fob system. We're going to have 10 key holders who are going to be able to access the building on our behalf. But if you need to get in at any other time, the guys at Legacy Leisure who operate the building are based up at the Rutland Sports Centre, and they're very flexible, they're very friendly. They've just come and let me in just now, no problem at all, just 5 minutes to get sorted out. So if you do need to get in at any other times, just go up to the Rutland Sports Centre and ask. Bear with them a moment or two. They are extremely helpful, very friendly, and they'll pop down here and open the building up for you. So the building's accessible pretty much all day long from 8 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. It's not naturally open all the time. Sometimes it's a case of just nipping up to the Rutland Sports Centre and asking for it to be opened up. But we've got certain times where we know ICC are going to be here, and they'll make sure the building is open for us. And this is something that is just going to evolve as we go along. Our relationship with Legacy Leisure is brilliant, and as we get going, so the building will be open more regularly for us without us having to ask. Okay guys, so I hope that's given you a little tour around of the new facility. The plan is that from the 19th of April, so Sunday the 19th of April, all of the rides, every single club ride is going to start and finish here. So from the 19th of April, the clubhouse is going to be fully functional. We're going to have it all ready to go pretty much, and all of our club rides are going to start and finish from here at the Pewick Centre. We're going to have signage on the outside of the building. We're allowed to do that, and we're allowed to make an area here for ICC. So we're going to have the banner up, and what we're also able to do is we've got some storage space obviously in the storeroom, and what we'd like to do is have a spares section. Now on the 25th of March, Wednesday the 25th of March, between 7 and 8, we're going to have an open evening. So you can come down, have a look around, look at the facilities, and on that night, if you want to bring your own mug down, or bring a mug to donate to the facility here, so that you can have a brew before or after a ride, feel free to do so. If you've got a spare or even 2 spare, please bring them down. And also any contributions you might have in terms of spares that can go in the locker for a day where somebody might have a mechanical and just need a little bit of help before the start of a ride. So things like inner tubes, chain links, valves, all sorts of bits and pieces, anything really that you've got, and also any spare kit that you may have. We were talking about it the other night when we were down here as a committee, and everybody's got far too much kit that they don't need. So any spare is really handy just to have here, just so that we can stock the house for ourselves really. We are going to be producing a code of conduct, just because there are other people using the building. There's other organisations that use it. As I mentioned already, the Prince's Trust come in and do some wonderful things with some young people. And so I think it's really important, and we agreed this the other night, that we have just a little code of conduct set up so that we know what we can and we can't do with the building. We've also got some ideas in terms of what we can use the building for going forward, and on the 25th this will be a great idea to come down with any more suggestions that you may have. We're looking at doing a bike washing area, particularly for the off-road rides, because as they start and finish here, I know some of you come from quite a long way away, and it's really nice to be able to wash your bike off, particularly before you put it back in your car. We're looking at roller sessions. We've managed to secure, thanks to Adam Biggs at Form, we've managed to secure 6 sets of rollers. They're going to be down in the storeroom. So we're going to be looking at roller sessions for those of you who would like to learn how to ride on rollers. Also, some bike maintenance sessions as well for those of you who would like to learn a little bit more about maintaining your own bike. It just gives us that base to be able to do these things. There's going to be a stock of refreshments in the kitchen that will be operating on an honesty box situation. Of course, it's not as expensive as having a coffee in a cafe, but nonetheless, these things don't come for free. So we'll be operating on an honesty box situation. The kitchen will be stocked with tea and coffee, milk, and also with cleaning equipment as well, so that we would just ask people when they've used the kitchen just to leave it as they found it, make sure it's tidy for the next users. And as I say, that's one of the things that we're going to be asking people to do as part of the code of conduct. We're going to distribute flyers to the people in the local area to let them know who we are and what we're doing, so that when these crazy people in orange turn up on a Sunday morning in particular, but at all times of the week, they know who we are and what we're doing, and we may even encourage a few more members as well. So I hope you're looking forward to it, guys. 25th of March is the open evening, and we will be go from the 19th of April. This is going to be our home. We'll have it all ready, all good to go, and hopefully exciting times to come. So thanks for watching. We'll see you here on the 25th of March, and in between now and then, see you here.